Driver San Francisco's one trick might be the best driving gimmick ever, or the only thing stopping it from getting boring. Released in 2011 by Ubisoft Reflections, the whole game is built around one ridiculously clever idea: the shift, which is the ability to jump into any car instantly. San Francisco is now your driving sandbox. Outside of that clever gimmick, there's actually solid weighty driving and a game you can pick up and play. But the question is, does it have enough fuel to go the distance, or does it run out after the first few miles? Well, this is Driver San Francisco in 4 minutes. The first thing I want to talk about is how good it feels to drive. It's not realistic, it's not sim heavy, but it feels perfect for a game all about car chases. Cars slide when you expect them to, snap back when you want control, and leave you feeling like a wheelman. That alone would have made this a solid arcade racer, but the shift mechanic turns it into an entirely different beast. At any moment you can jump into another car mid-traffic, whether that's to continue a chase or just become a car bullet and destroy anyone that dares defy you. It becomes less about your ability as a driver and more about improvisation. Missions constantly remix this idea, asking you to think 3 steps ahead instead of just driving fast. The only downside is the game leans hard on shift to carry the whole experience, so missions end up divided into no shift use, which just turns it into a lesser version of Burnout, shift use, which turns it into car bullet hell, or the third option, which is getting chased by a swarm of angry police hornets. They are unnecessarily deadly. There's not much else outside of that. Of course, it's a Ubisoft game, so there has to be collectibles on the map, which give you access to special challenges based on old movies. Now, these challenges show a lot of heart went into the game, but there's nothing new to be found here. But when everything clicks, Driver San Francisco feels like no other driving game before or since. And unlike most driving games, the story here isn't just obnoxious cliches being one-dimensional. You're in a coma, which explains shift perfectly. No, Tanner's not an all-powerful car deity. The story's slightly creepy while also being slightly corny, with lines like,
"Never flagged down a taxi like this before."
But it makes sense when you consider its inspirations, and it does its job at being scaffolding for the gameplay. Okay, the story's a driving movie with a sprinkle of existential dread. So what about how it looks and sounds? For a game that came out in 2011, it really doesn't look that bad, face models aside. Where it really holds up though is sound. Engines really have that oomph to them, and crashes feel real, which adds to the cool factor when you're in a chase. The soundtrack fits, but it isn't stand out, and the voice work won't blow you away, but who cares? It nails the aspects that matter. Now, one of the big plus points with driving games is replayability. I should know, I have over 200 hours in Forza Horizon 4. This game has replayability if you're trying to entertain German 985 with an endless loop of ever-changing car accidents. But outside of that, there's only so much you can do playing by yourself, and the official Ubisoft servers were taken offline in 2022. So unless you've got a couch co-op buddy, solo only it is. I just don't see it lasting long. So, is Driver San Francisco worth your time? I had fun. The shift gimmick felt brilliant and the driving clicks fast. You're into the action straight away and it's perfect for short sessions. But mission repetition drags after a while and the AI swings wildly between stupid and Terminator. I'd say it's a solid 3 out of 5 hourglasses. You don't need to drop everything for this, but if you've got the time, it's worth playing.